Alright guys, this is one time where the Haynes book has completely failed me. I bought this truck off a young guy, and let's just say it's been customized a little bit, so I'm trying to fix it up, and one of the things that I noticed was the horn did not work. So I decided to go in between the grill and figure out, well, does the horn work or not? And then I figured, oh yeah, it's got two horns. And the horns are just inside the grill there, and over there, they're grounds I cleaned up right here. And again over here, and bench tested the horn on the battery, and the horns both worked. So then I thought, okay, on these old trucks, I guess they don't have the power distribution box under the hood, so you have to contort yourself and go underneath the dash. So I figured from bench testing the horns, I'd go and have a look at the fuses, and of course on this particular truck you can't read anything on the fuse block, which is probably similar to yours. So then I decided, okay, I don't have a steering wheel puller, so I'll just have a look at the steering wheel here. And because this truck, for some reason, is a manual transmission and it has an automatic column on it for some reason, I figured there might be an issue with something like this little wire here that's broken off of the multifunction switch. So I checked out the horn switch assembly. It is missing the little spring thing in there, which I didn't even know existed. But it's got all these other horn parts. Watching the videos on YouTube, of course. I was able to jump it using a nail when the battery is plugged in, and I could test that the horn relay was operational and I could hear it clicking. So then I decided, okay, I double checked all the wiring under the cab, in the cab, contorting myself down there by all the pedals, and what I found was that I had to pull apart the fuse block because I was just banging my head against the wall, couldn't figure out how the wiring's perfect, so it must be a problem in this junction here at the firewall. And that's when I found, and of course I can't find it labeled in the wiring diagrams in my Haynes manual, but I found this green wire right here. I don't know if you can see that too well. I'll try to keep this is just my iPhone. I'll try to get it better focus. But that's when I found this green power wire here had actually come out of the bottom here, and it was up this way. So it wasn't able to make contact with this two blue wires here, and this green wire runs in there with the black, it's either brown or black, and two oranges as well. Again, I'm sorry if you can't see that. This seems to be the relay that I could hear clicking, opening and closing. There's a little switch inside of here. I'm sure you guys probably know that, but to me, I've never really messed around with stuff like this. So it opens and closes inside there when you activate the horn, and then the power would go through your firewall connector in between the where the wiring comes in here into the back of the fuse block, and then it'd go out somehow magically out into the cab and to the horns. So my grounds are all good. That little wire, it was a pain in the butt, but I had to separate the fuse block and then poke this little green wire back inside. And now it actually clicked in place, and you should be able to see, yeah, it's black. I'll have to clean it up, just old grease in there mixed in with some new grease. But this here where my thumb is, that's the contact that we just pushed through. And when I had a closer look at it through the firewall, because this is the side right here that pokes through the firewall, that contact, I couldn't see it at all. So it had been poked back inside here, and now this should, in theory, fix my horn. So I'm going to put it all back together a little bit later on. I got some running around to do, and then I'll update you when the horn works. Alright, so back to the horn issue again. Did my running around, and that's all it was, is just that one little wire connector kept on pushing back through the fuse block on the firewall side. So now we're going to test it. It sounds ridiculous even with both horns in series too, and check this out here. Kind of a funny sound, but I guess that's what I have to work with. I'll just show you again on the other side. So I've got it all bolted up now, and on this one, some of the interior parts on this truck seem to be a 1985, and the frame and the cab and everything else seems to be an 83, and the VIN numbers match and all that. But here, this black wire here on the other side of the firewall where I was showing you that green wire is this black wire. That's what it connects up to. And then these are the two blue ones that I was talking about before. And I'm not too sure what those are for, what they do, because the wires go from one wire all the way through here to where the horns are, and then it goes to 2 wires out to the second horn, and it's 1 wire. So not really too sure why it works, but it does. Electrical's not really my specialty. Anyways, horns work now, I'm happy.